What is good, everybody? It is your boy Cab back with another Xenoverse 2 video for you guys. Today we are here to take a look at and break down the new Crush Canon skill in DLC 13. This is probably the most talked about skill besides Super Saiyan God that we got in this DLC, mainly due to the simple fact that it just does some absolutely insane damage if you actually fully charge it. But in today's video, we're going to fully break down this move and truly find out whether it's just absolutely OP and broken or if it's just really, really good. Because a lot of people are saying that this move is kind of broken and things along those lines. And I want to showcase why I don't believe it's broken as opposed to it actually being a good skill or just a very, very disrespectful skill at the same time. So again, what we're going to do is go into the training mode, showcase this skill, break it down, break all the good things about it, the bad things about it, and then also showcase it online so you guys can see how this will actually work in an online setting. Because no matter how good a skill is offline, what really matters is it viable online? Is it going to be possible to get off those 18 charges in an online setting so you can actually get that massive damage from this skill? So the first thing again we're going to go and do is load into training really quick and break down this skill and really talk about everything that it has that's good and all the negatives that it has at the same time.
A few moments later.
Alright y'all, here we are in the training mode with Khalifa. Now again, we're going to do a full breakdown of Crush Canon before taking it online to really show how viable or non-viable this skill can be in an online setting. But first and foremost, let's just talk about the basics of this skill. This is a charge skill that is unlike any other in the game for multiple reasons. First and foremost, it legit has 18 different levels of charge and 18 different levels of damage. That is unlike anything we've ever seen. I don't even think we have a skill that has 10 levels of charge within this game. So this one is definitely very, very different in that regard, and as you guys can see now, it is done fully charging. So when you actually use this skill at its fully charged max, you get 23,054 damage with Khalifa when she does have her Super Soul active. Once that Super Soul deactivates, it'll be at like 20,000 or 21,000, somewhere around that number. So again, the Super Soul does have some effect on it, but either way, the skill is doing massive damage when you do get it fully charged. Now, some people may be like, why would I ever let you fully charge this? Who in an online setting would ever let that happen? That is true, but at the same time, this skill is like unlike any other in the sense that you can literally cancel it, guys. As you guys saw right there, I canceled it about like 10 charges in. So now, or we were 14 charges in, so it only took 4 more charges for me to actually get it to the fully charged rate, and now I can cancel it again, do something like this, and then just absolutely unleash massive damage upon you, as you guys see right there. This is why people are saying that this skill is broken, quote unquote, or just is absolutely insane. Like I've even seen some people say who thought it was a good idea to add this, and while I understand somewhat, here's why it's not absolutely broken or anything along those lines. Because in my opinion, a skill like this is going to have to completely change someone's game plan. Their game plan and gameplay is going to have to change to something like this. As you guys see, I was basically able to get 4 charges in right there before Trunks was really be able to cover and charge back at me if he was actually moving. So if you get 4 charges each and every single knockaway, or even say you get 5 charges each and every single knockaway, it's going to take you 4 knockaways without you doing anything but charging this skill to get it fully charged. In those 4 knockaways, there's so much more stuff that you could have done to your opponent that really would probably end up resulting in a very similar finish. Like, people are like, oh, this skill is absolutely busted because you can stock it and be safe and all those things. Well, yeah, you can stock it, you can be safe, but it's going to take some time within a match to actually stock it up. Now, another thing I want you guys to notice is every time I do use this skill and cancel it, it still takes a bar of ki. So if someone has to charge this 4, 5, maybe even 6 different times, that's 6 bars of ki that they're going to have to use to get this move off at the same time, which at that point, it pretty much becomes an ultimate. And we have ultimates in this game that can do that damage, if not more damage. I mean, look at Final Explosion. The move literally does like 50k depending on your build. It's absolutely insane. So again, this skill truly, in my opinion, is one that is just honestly way more disrespectful than anything else. Because for someone to actually not try and fight you and try and charge this move up with each and every single knockaway, like they would just basically have to quickly knock you away. As you guys see on the 3rd charge, Trunks is able to recover, so he'd probably be able to get in 1 more charge before he flies at us, and we're able to cancel into a guard position. So like I said, it's probably going to take 4 to maybe 5 potential knockaways to actually fully charge this skill right here and use it in that fully charged manner. And if you do not fully charge this skill, let's look at 10 charges, for example. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you charge it at 10, we're only getting 8,945 damage. Now that's still a good amount of damage without doubt. But at the same time, think about what it would have to taken just to get to 10 charges. Like I said, at most, you're going to get 5 charges maybe after a knockaway, depending on what your opponent does. So say you get 5 charges, that means you're going to have to use the skill twice in terms of wasting your ki. Get another 5 charges, and then when you launch the skill, I actually charged it up a little bit more right there, but when you launch the skill, it's also going to take another ki bar. So between all the times that you charge and then actually launching it, this skill can take up to like 5, 6, maybe even 7 bars of ki, depending on how quickly you're able to actually get your charge off against your opponent. So overall, to me, it's not really a broken skill, but more one that's disrespectful, because again, think about the stuff that they could have been doing in their combo as opposed to just knocking you away constantly like that and not doing anything afterwards. There's moves that she could hit you with. She can literally hit you with just the regular version of it. And if you do the regular version, times that by what, 5 or 6 right there, it still equals like 14,000 damage or somewhere around those lines. So yeah, it may seem kind of OP in terms of when you actually fully charge it, but in an online setting, like I said, you're really not going to get that full charge without meeting a bunch of requirements. Like, you're going to have to, like I said, constantly knock away your opponent and basically sacrifice damage and sacrifice them using their stamina for the ability to charge this skill right here, because the real purpose of this skill is to get that massive damage off, right? So if you are doing your full combos, say you do a full knockdown combo, for example, like you do something like this, you're gonna basically kill your opponent by the time you knock them away 3 or 4 times. Like, they're going to die at that point in time, and you won't even have the ability to use your fully charged Crush Cannon like you would want. So the way I really see this skill being used is just in a simple manner of doing something like this. Why is my knockaway not coming out? Just literally hitting them a couple times, knocking them away, going straight into the Crush Cannon charge, and then right when you see them recover and start coming back at you, obviously you would cancel it and stockpile it until you actually have that fully charged version, at which point then yes, you can just absolutely unleash massive damage on them, but you would have been unleashing a lot of damage and you're sacrificing a lot of damage just to be able to charge this skill and get it fully charged in an online setting, like I said. So I really do not see this skill being quote-unquote broken like some people are saying. I see it honestly being more about disrespect. Like, if you literally let someone get this off on you, they pretty much just disrespecting you and saying they don't have to fight you in a normal way. They can just constantly knock you away, not worry about you having full stamina or anything along those lines, and just hit you with this move at the same time. Now, another thing you have to be careful with this move in using it is that your opponent doesn't have an evasive, because if they do have an evasive and see that you're going to launch this move and see that you actually do use it, they can literally just evasive out of it. So overall, I don't see this skill being game breaking or anything along those lines. I just see it being as something that would be very, very disrespectful if you get fully charged on you in an online setting and actually let them land it. So with all this being said, what we're going to do now is go into an online setting and truly look at this skill and see how hard or how potentially easy it is to actually get off a fully charged Crush Cannon in PvP. And you know, when we go in PvP, we always going strong, even if it's for the videos like this. So, let's get it.
5 minutes later.
Alright, y'all, here we go in an actual online match, testing out how easy, or is this guy here? How easy, okay, he is. How easy, though, or not easy, potentially, this skill is to actually get off. Now, as you guys see, I actually have to finish this combo right here before I can even actually start charging, because it does take a bar of ki. Now, when you have someone as dumb as this, you can literally just charge it up. Like, what is my man's doing? Hello? Okay, this guy is clearly not a good test subject for whether or not Crush Cannon. He finally came at me. He finally came at me after basically letting me fully charge the skill. He finally came after me. And now we fully have it charged. Okay, so clearly this man's is not a good test subject. We just gonna bust his ass with this Crush Cannon real quick. Like, you need to die, my boy. Oh, hold on. My man's is now on my buttons. Why was he staring at me if he actually has some common sense? I'm very confused on that. Like, hello? Okay, right there. If you just let your opponent do something like that, then yes, it's gonna be very, very OP. I'm sorry. You cannot just stare at someone while they're charging a move. That makes no sense. Anybody with their right mind seen me doing that would have charged at me. What was man's thinking? Well, let's move on to the next match. Hopefully we get someone who understands how Crush Cannon works and just doesn't watch me while I actually charge the move up. Alright, y'all, here we go. Second match. Hopefully this time around we actually have someone who's a little bit competent. Like, just a little bit, my boy. Okay, I still don't have a bar key. That's really what I'm looking for, because at that point, that's when I'm just going to start knocking them away. Or knocking this man away, I should say. He's kind of wasting his stamina, though. But see, like, in a position right here where I'm about to knock him away and start charging up... Oh, what? Hello? About to knock him away and start charging up...
What the hell?
How did that not hit this man? But again, in a position like I am right here, where I'm about to start knocking him away, where I could actually stamina break him, I'm literally taking away or losing the opportunity, or giving up the opportunity, I should say, for a stamina break, all just to be able to charge this skill. That is what I mean when I say you're going to have to play differently and sacrifice some things in terms of how you... Bro. Go away. Alright, 3, 4, 5. See, now we got another man just staring at me. Like, literally, if someone that you're playing is smart and just actually comes right at you after something like that, you're probably only going to get like 4, maybe 5 charges max. Now, at this point, what the hell is this? This connection is ridiculous. But at this point in time, I'm probably going to... What? How is he just backing out of that? I'm going to get the thing probably in the next knockaway, to be honest, and then be able to kill it. Bro, this dude's connection is booty buns. My goodness. Go away. Alright. Let's see how far we can get it this time. See, at the 4th charge, people just start looking like, once they recover, why are people staring at this? It's like literally staring, you know, when you're a kid or some shit and you just stare at the sun, or you see in the movies people just staring at their own death. They're just amazed with death, in a sense, that they're about to die. That's what this man is doing right here, and that's what the mans in the last match did at the same time. Like, literally just letting me charge it. Now I have fully charged, and you're literally going to die next time I knock you away, bud. Just know that. You're literally dead. Literally. But see right there how I said if you have an evasive, they can evasive out of it. So my whole thing of charging the move right there just completely went away. And I could have had multiple times where I could have stamina broken this man, but instead I decided to knock him away. So I wouldn't say that this skill, even against someone who really isn't playing it well, like he's not playing the knockaways or anything like that good, or anything along those lines, and even against someone like him, it still didn't get the full effect from it. Because again, if he gets his evasive back and is able to use his evasive like he was right there, he's not going to take the mass. Really? Really? Damn, I mean, damn. Okay. Well, like I was saying, he's really not going to take the massive damage if they have their evasive available to them. So really, what you have to do to get this skill to actually work in an online setting is 1, sacrifice damage / sacrifice your opponent using stamina for full on just knockaways to where you can actually charge it. 2, sacrifice potential stamina breaks like I was in that match. 3, you have to make sure that they don't have any stamina available to them to where they can actually evasive out of the move like the man just did against me. And 4, another way that you could use it and guarantee your damage is by actually fully charging it, then stamina breaking them. But if you stamina broke them, they're going to die anyway. So again, the way that you really fully ensure that this move works, it has to meet a lot of requirements, and you have to give up a lot of stuff in your actual game plan for that match at the same time. You have to give up damage, you have to give up the potential of making your opponent waste more stamina, all things along those lines. And then if you go up against someone who wastes their stamina very quickly like I did in that match right there, then you're giving up the potential of stamina breaks like I was, just so you could knock them away and fully charge this move. So I don't see this move being something that is, oh, it's so broken or anything along those lines, because it is only really broken if you just stare at them and watch them charge it, like the dude in the first match. Dude in the first match, literally, he just accepted death. Like I said, he was literally from like one of those movies where they see like a tidal wave or some shit coming straight at him, and you just see the dude staring at it. Like, bruh, at the very least, I'm running my ass off and seeing how far I can get from this damn motherfucker before it hits me. I'm just saying, that's me personally. Or I'm turning my back so I don't even see this tidal wave come and hit me. I don't understand these people who just be like in awe of the tidal waves. They just be staring at that shit. That's basically what Mans in the first match just did, because he let me fully charge the move. And of course, at that point in time, if you get hit by it and you don't have your evasive or don't use your evasive, you are going to die. Like, it does do insane damage when it gets fully charged, that is without doubt. But again, the conditions and things you have to do to get it fully charged are really sacrificing damage, sacrificing your opponent's stamina usage, all things like that, to where it makes the match all around much harder and much longer at the same time. Because, I mean, again, like you saw in that second match, I literally could have stamina broke and just killed Mans very, very early on in the match. But I decided to continuously knock him away, because I wanted to get that move and crush Canon. Alright, like I was saying before my dog started going crazy, I was trying to get Crush Cannon fully charged, and that's why I gave up all those things like the stamina break and other potential big damage that I could have had very easily if I just would have played the game normally. Like, imagine in those 3 knockaways alone, if I would have just used a Kaioken Kamehameha on each and every single knockaway, that actually leads up and adds up to more damage than a fully charged Crush Cannon would. So again, man, the requirements that you have to meet and things you have to do to get this skill fully charged, in my opinion, is really why it's not broken at all. And it's more of a disrespectful type thing if you truly let someone land a fully charged Crush Cannon on you. That's essentially just your fault that you let the match go on that long, and your opponent is just better than you. That's really what it comes down to at that point in time. So overall, man, let me know what you guys think about this skill down below in the comments. Do you understand why I'm saying it's not necessarily broken or anything along those lines? Because yes, it does do major damage, but at the same time, you do have to charge it up 18 times just to be able to get this skill off. And each and every single time you do charge it, even though you can cancel it like I showed you guys in the training mode, it still does take a bar of ki just to be able to cancel the move. So if you charge it and cancel it 5 times, that's 5 bars of ki that have been already taken from you, and then a 6 bar just to launch the move, which again is more than ultimates actually taking this game. And you can definitely get that damage from an ult without doubt in Xenoverse 2. So again, man, let me know your thoughts on all this down below in the comments. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.